Hi, today I am sharing a recipe for stuffed peppers. They are phase 1 approved and they are on the Ideal Protein protocol, and I'm making them in my brand new Instapot. So today is the first time trying that way of cooking. It's fairly simple and fast, and so I will be sharing all the steps on how I did it. So here we go. I'm going to be cooking up the rice before we put it in the bell peppers and mix with the meat recipe. So I like to cook with just a little bit of this broth. I like this broth. I get it. You can get it at Whole Foods, I think Trader Joe's even. And it's going to be the low sugar, so free range chicken broth. We're going to be cooking, instead of traditional rice, we're going to be actually cooking cauliflower rice. And again, this was on my list from Whole Foods that you can see the video that I posted on my shopping trip for meal prep, and it's got a few things in it for $86. I got like 8 meals. And so I'm gonna obviously have to cook them myself. I'm gonna be chopping these green onions here to put into the cauliflower rice. And I'm just gonna basically cook the cauliflower rice maybe 5 to 8 minutes. And I'm gonna be adding a few things in here. And I will have the recipe in the comments section of the video. But so just a few green onions. I love to use this Italian seasoning. So this guy here is called Simply Organic. It's all Italian herbs. It just makes really good flavor. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of paprika into here and cook with that. So nice and flavorful. Gonna add a little kick. You could use Worcestershire. I have a little jalapeno hot sauce here. I'm just gonna add in because, you know, peppers, stuffed peppers are kind of, I think of them as something that my grandma made or my mom made as a part of our Hispanic culture. I love Himalayan sea salt, super good for you, filled with minerals. So don't eat that iodized salt that's stripped with chemicals, but using your pink Himalayan sea salt. Love lots of black pepper. And so I'm just going to cook this up for a little bit. I'm going to also add a little bit of garlic powder in here. And I didn't pull that out, so I got to find it. But I will be adding the garlic powder. And then, here we go. So I'm gonna add about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. So I love garlic. It's one of my favorite things. And I am going to cook this up. So I'm gonna let this just mix it together. And then I am going to cover it for a few minutes and allow it to cook. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is take the peppers and I'm gonna wash them, take the little tags off of them, and get all the seeds out of them. And then we're actually gonna cut up the tops of the peppers. So we're gonna take the tops off of the peppers, and any leftover bell pepper that is on the tops that we cut up, we are going to cut that and add it to what is going to go inside the mixture inside. So when we take the bell peppers and wash them, we're going to take out all these little seeds and goodies out of there, and then, you know, wash the bell pepper thoroughly, both on the inside and the outside. And like I said, then we're going to take all this extra here, and we got peppers going everywhere. By the way, one of the things when I just started testing the Instapot, I realized that the model that I bought, which is the Duo, it's 3 quarts, I thought that would be plenty. I'm barely going to be able to get 3 of these bell peppers in there. So I guess you could do 2 batches of them if you want to, but I think what I'm going to do is actually send it back and get another one that is going to be the right size. So one of the things you also want to do is when you're preparing your peppers, you want to make some slices in the bottom. So maybe just a slice in each of these here. And that way any extra juices from the beef can leak through and go into the bottom of the Instapot. So we're going to finish this step, and the next step is going to be putting all the ingredients together and then stuffing the peppers. Okay, so I've added the rice, the cauliflower rice that we made earlier. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste in here for a little bit of tomato. Just kind of gives it that Spanish style flavor. So I'm adding that in here. And then I am going to, so I have the beef here already, and I'm just going to make 2 of these things, I think, today. And that way, that's my whole protein. This is 8 ounces of protein here. It's going to be my at least 2 cups of veggies. That packet of rice is about that. Well, we're going to add some things. So these are the tops of the bell peppers. So we don't waste any of those pieces. We're going to add them in there. And I love, love, love parsley. So I add parsley pretty much to soups, stir fries. Going to add it in here. And then just really get it all mashed up together. We might want to just use our fingers to get it all together. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to split the stuffing in half. And who knows, maybe let's see how this is going to go. So I'm going to stuff my peppers here. And the meat is raw, so we're really just, it cooks, the Instapot cooks everything as you go. The only thing I cooked up was actually the cauliflower rice, and I didn't cook it, I don't want it to be overcooked. So that's how I did that, and I guess it's gonna make 3 peppers here, this 8 ounces of protein. And when all is said and done, I think if we count up all these veggies, we're gonna be right there at approximately the 4 cups of veggies for your day. So these can do it all together. And okay, so now we have the stuffed peppers. I put them in to the Instapot. I like to, we don't use cheese in phase 1, and don't let anybody talk you into that's okay, because it's not going to help you. But I do use this Bragg's Nutritional Yeast seasoning. I love all the Bragg's products. And this is 1 tablespoon on top of there. It gives it kind of like a little cheesy, nutty flavor. It's going to be 10 calories because that's a half of a serving. It's going to be like a half of a carb. So this is perfect. And then we're going to put this lid on, and when you put the lid on and you close it, there's a certain way you do it. I'll let you listen. Okay, so I'm all new to this, so it seems like I'm not getting it to, oh, okay, sorry guys. Okay, so I don't know if you heard it, but let me show you. Did you hear the sound? So when you close it, you want to hear that sound. You want to make sure that this guy here is turned to the right where the steam can come out. And then I'm going to push pressure cook, and I am going to cook it for about 15 minutes, and we'll see the end result soon. Voila! Here are the peppers, and they smell so ridiculously good. I'm gonna put one here in my plate, and I'm gonna have this for dinner tonight. I'm actually gonna have two for dinner tonight. It's pretty hearty. Okay, so the peppers are done. I am super excited to take a taste of them. Let's see how this is. Very, very tasty. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Please leave comments in the comment section below. Tell me what your favorite Instant Pot recipes are. I am going to be doing a whole bunch of different things with this, and so tell me what you want to see and I will figure out how to make it. All phase 1 approved, enjoyable. Have a great day, you guys.